In this video, you're going to see how to wrap the hatchback of this Kia Sorento using tools and material from Rvinyl. The first step is to remove the emblems. Heat them to soften the double-sided tape, then use a plastic tucking tool that comes from Rvinyl to carefully pry it away from the surface. Then label a bag and safely store the emblems for easy reinstall at the end of the job. Now use an adhesive remover to remove any residue left behind. Then use a dedicated cleaner from Rvinyl to focus on the edges and clean the main surface area. Once the hatchback is clean, now it's ready for install. This hatchback, because of the complicated curves and angles, should be wrapped in two pieces. So here, 3M Knifeless tape is being placed on a natural break between the top and bottom. Always make sure that this is nice and uniform for a professional straight cut. For the bottom section, it'll be wrapped closed, so placing masking tape on the outside will help lower the surface energy and allow the material to be picked up nice and easy on the edges. Roll the panel out and always make sure there's enough material, top and bottom, left to right. Release the liner about 6 or 7 inches, fold it on the underside, then tack the material on the outside section, on the bumper and back fender. This is to hold it in place. With our vinyl color change material, in most cases, it's very easy to reposition and pick up off the surface. So release the entire liner, place it along the body line, and lock it in place with a squeegee. Work from left to right. Now pick the material up away from the top section and feed it in to this outside section that's on the right and left. Squeegee it safely into that top section. Don't bridge and jam. Always hold it away and tuck in so there's no tension. Now, where it goes from the top to the inside, make a relief cut, then form the film into the recessed area using an application glove from Rvinyl, then squeegee the material into the middle section once both recessed areas are applied. Squeegee from right to left, and now for this license plate area that has another recessed area, form this in first as well. Once the material is formed into the recessed area, then it can be taken out of this area and squeegeed up to the top section of this portion of the hatchback. If there's any areas where there's bolts or screws, work around these first. Then, once to the flat section, keep the material away from touching the top section and tuck it safely into the base. Once the material is nice and uniform to this top edge, then release the Knifeless tape from 3M. Always pull the line perpendicular along this line, as this will help ensure a straight cut. So once the entire line is released, then remove the excess film and the green tape from underneath the color change film, and always come back with a squeegee to seal the edge. For an enclosed emblem like this, there's no need to remove it. Simply just add masking tape, then run Knifeless tape on the bottom of this section. Over the color change area, the overlap should be 1/8 of an inch, underneath the open area, 1/4 inch. Now double check the logo on the backing paper, because in most cases the color change film is directional, which means all the logos should face in the same direction. So if the logo is facing up on the bottom section, it should face up on this top section as well. Release the entire liner, pull the film evenly across the body line from left to right. This will ensure even distribution of the tension on the film, then squeegee it onto the surface. Always use the soft red squeegee from Rvinyl as it conforms easily to curved sections. Then make a safe cutout around the emblem. Pick up the material using a tucking tool and squeegee it onto the surface with a squeegee. Relax the material on the bottom side of the emblem. Make sure you spread the tension out evenly so it doesn't bunch up right underneath in the middle. Once the material is nice and relaxed and spread out, squeegee it onto the underside towards the Knifeless tape. Once all the material is set up on this edge, then it's time to squeegee the rest of the area on this section. It's flat and easy and straightforward. Now release the Knifeless tape on the underside, again pulling in the same manner, perpendicular to the run. Then, once the line is taken out, release the excess film and the green tape by pulling low and flat away, then come back in with a squeegee or finger to seal the deal. Now we come back to the emblem. The material is picked up safely away from the surface, that's because of the masking tape, then is cut away straight to the base. Remove the excess film and the masking tape, then come back in with the tucking tool and seal the deal on the bottom edge. And once everything has been squeegeed on and cut away, the final step is to wipe everything down with an aftercare cleaner from Rvinyl so it looks shiny and client ready. And here's a close-up of the final results. So as you can see with these great tips and tricks from the Wrap Institute and tools and material from Rvinyl, you can comfortably wrap a hatchback with high quality and flow.